everyone, and welcome to the Virtual Expo Business Report. I'm your host, Jay Todd. On the road for business this week, but still bringing you real news from the virtual world. Our goal on this program has always been to help small to medium businesses achieve cost-effective marketing by understanding and using the power of social media. This show will be no different, but it's also a little bit concerning. You see, social media tools are powerful, and now the U.S. federal government has realized that as well. We're going to be discussing how the FBI uses social networks to help gather information on you, plus social media sleuthing and Google's changes to its privacy policies. But first, something a bit less ominous. Facebook's initial public offering, or IPO, which is expected to be announced next week and could put up to $100 billion in Facebook's back pocket. Somebody want to give that a like? And as exciting as this may sound, if you have a few $100 laying around that you want to invest, these types of IPOs are very difficult for average guys like me to get involved in the action. However, there is speculation floating around that Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg has a few tricks up his social sleeve that may enable everyday Facebook users like you and me to get involved in the process somehow. Just what he has in mind is anyone's guess, but hey, anything is better than nothing at all, right? So, I will keep you all informed as information is published, and who knows, maybe we'll actually get a chance to buy a piece of Facebook. Recently, Google made big changes to its privacy policy, and that affects users of Gmail, YouTube, and Google+. They say that the changes eliminated a lot of redundant terminology and verbiage, reducing them to a single, more simple policy for all their products. A group of attorneys has some concerns, though, raising questions about the safety of customer data and that users may not be able to opt out of some of the data sharing systems. Google naturally defended the policy and assured everyone that no additional information would be gathered on their users. After all, they already know everything they need about you in order to target you with their advertising network, right? Consolidating data, that just makes the process easier for them. We'll be back in a minute. Would you be surprised to learn that the U.S. federal government monitors social networks to gather information on people? Yeah. It may seem a bit Orwellian, but instead of Big Brother putting up cameras everywhere to watch what you do, try to read your thoughts, find out where you go and who all your friends are, they simply log into Facebook and you tell them everything they want to know voluntarily. Using social tools, the FBI can monitor conversations, geo-target individuals and groups, and gauge public concerns, opinions, and attitudes while they decide the best course of action to take in any given situation. Now, if the government realizes the usefulness of these networks, maybe your business could benefit as well. Just saying. Also, some food for thought, something called social media sleuthing. And just as the name implies, it's simply people who go online to investigate things using social networks. I can see the usefulness for people who are like bill collectors, maybe even bounty hunters, trying to track down individuals who don't want to be found. But the article I read paid particular attention to insurance adjusters and fraud. Let's say someone files a workers' compensation claim that they are disabled and can no longer work. Then they post pictures of themselves parasailing from Antigua. Well, that may be a problem. So I guess the moral of the story here is, if you're going to try to rip off an insurance agency, don't post the evidence of your crimes to your profile. Yeah. Better yet, just don't commit fraud. I never said criminals were smart. Wish I could go paragliding.